Hey my beautiful Cancer gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy Aaron for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your February 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. With that all being said, though, Cancer, let's go ahead and get it cracking. And let's see what we got going on for your February over here. Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2021. What do we got coming through for Team Cancer, please? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2021. All right, my Cancer gang, let's go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Cancer. The overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Knight of Wands. You can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign in Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy, you got here the Ace of Wands, person you're dealing with. You got here the Four of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you, you got here the Five of Cups. So, looking at the energy provided for you so far, Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands. There is a call for action, and there is a call for change here between you and another person. Keep in mind that the Four of Wands could be your environment. Maybe you guys are calling to want to move somewhere new. Some of you Cancers may be looking to relocate. Other of you Cancers may be looking to kind of take a break from some sort of environment so that you can focus on yourself a little bit more. So we'll take a deeper look there. We're going to definitely have to clarify some cards. Of course, though, with the outcome that's present, we do have here the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups does signify not being super happy about a certain situation. So it looks to me with the Four of Wands, someone here may be doing well, but you're not feeling that way anymore. Intuitively, taking a look at this Four of Wands, it's almost like this is you looking in the mirror. You know, you're looking at the old version of who you were, Cancer, and maybe you saw happiness in that person, and maybe you don't see happiness in who you are right now. Okay? That can very well likely be the message coming through here today. So for Cancers, I think this has a lot to do with the ways you've been affected over the last couple of months. First things first, let's talk about 2020. 2020 affected everybody in one way or another, whether it was through mental health, whether it was through physical health, whether it was through spiritual health, right? It affected everybody in some specific way. And of course, it's a brand new year, it's 2021, but we're still dealing with similar circumstances that we have experienced in 2020. Cancer, I think you were in a space where before 2020 happened, you know, you were focused on actually enjoying yourself, doing the things you love, pursuing your passions, pursuing your hobbies. You know, you were doing things that actually brought forth emotional fulfillment, but when that giant pause came, it put everything on pause to where it kind of manifested in this lack of, you know, positivity. It manifested in this lack of priority, whereas other priorities became your main priorities, such as sustaining yourself financially, sustaining your mental health, sustaining your friendships with loved ones, right? When the Rona came, because that's what we're going to call it here. When the Rona came, you had to prioritize different things than the things that actually brought you emotional fulfillment. And I think that had a really big effect on you, to be quite honest. I feel like the way this is turning out over here is showing that you've been affected by it. And it sucks because now when you go back to the hobbies you used to enjoy doing, they don't seem so enjoying. You know, they don't seem like they have a lot of enjoyment there. When you look at who you used to be, you see yourself as a much more happier person because right now you're like, I've been prioritizing my work and prioritizing my family, and I've been super stressed with everything that's been going on in the world to the point where I don't feel like I have my life back where it used to be, where it was fun and where I could do things I found enjoyment in. So I feel like you guys are in the space in February 2021 where everything's kind of coming full circle and you're realizing, I need to have my Three of Cups again. I need to have fun. I need to have something that fulfills me. I need to do what makes me happy. I can't just only focus on my basic priorities that even though they may be important, I need to add more variety there. I need to do things for my happiness. I need to do things that are going to keep my mental health in check. So this month is about not only just getting your happiness back and getting your fulfillment back. This month is about saying, granted, I may have looked in the mirror and saw a happier version of myself in the past, but I can't dwell on the past. So I need to make this version of who I am now what I want to be. So this is about not reminiscing and focusing on how happy you were in the past. This is about saying, all right, it's time to make myself happy in the present. Okay? We're going to turn this frown, 5 of Cups, upside down. So we're getting ready to get to work here in February 2021. I like that, Cancer. We're going to work through this, guys. We're going to be okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring out the Light Seers Tarot. Recently bought this deck, by the way, for any of you who are interested. I will say it is a thick motherfucker, okay? This deck is a thick boy. So if anybody wants to buy this deck, it might be pretty tough riffle shuffling. So I kind of go with a good old overhand and everything will be okay, all right? So Cancer, let's go ahead and start clarifying some stuff. First things first, let's take a look at this Knight of Wands. Why is the overall energy for Cancer showing up as the Knight of Wands, please? And we have here the Devil, and we also have here the 8 of Cups. Yeah, wanting to walk away from feeling trapped and feeling repressed. Absolutely. You know, when routines become so repetitive, you may feel trapped in a routine, right? And when you're in a space where you feel like there is a lack of fulfillment, that lack of fulfillment eventually becomes repetitive as well. And it leaves you craving enjoyment of life. Cancer's like, I just want life to be normal again. Well, guys, after what we've experienced, it's going to be very hard to go back to normal. But that doesn't mean we can create or cannot create something better than what life was in the past, right? So overall, 8 of Cups to the Devil. You're wanting to walk away from just being surrounded by negativity, being surrounded by negative thoughts, feeling suppressed, and feeling like you can't enjoy life. That is one of the biggest things you guys want to walk away from this month. You're like, I need to find ways to express myself and to feel happy and to feel creative again and to just be motivated to enjoy the life that I'm living. I don't want to feel like I am surviving. I want to feel like I'm truly living. That's the energy you guys are aiming for, okay? Let's go ahead here and clarify the 5 of Cups. What is the outcome? The 5 of Cups for Cancer. Okay, and we have here the King of Swords. Yeah, everything didn't feel so light anymore, Cancer. You know, with what you were going through over the past couple of months, it didn't feel so light. It felt so serious and so heavy and so just not even dramatic. Just, it was such an intense kind of energy that everybody was going through collectively, including yourself, to the point where it was like, damn, like there really feels like there's nothing left to enjoy. You know, I'm sitting in the house all by myself, and granted, as a Cancer, we love doing that. We're hermits, we're homebodies, we fuck with it. But eventually, our routine gets boring. And usually we like boring, right, Cancers? We can enjoy boring, we can get behind boring. But when boring becomes too boring, oh boy, you've hit a low point. So Cancer, with that King of Swords, it was like, yeah, everything was too serious. I was too focused on, you know, surviving rather than truly living. And that's not something that you enjoyed nor liked. All right, so keep in mind here, Cancer, this entire reading is not going to be about the person you're dealing with. This is about you, because remember, the 4 of Wands here is you looking at who you used to be and seeing your happiness in the past. And then now in present day, you're like, well, I don't feel like I'm that happy person anymore. I don't feel like I'm my true self anymore. And you've had moments where you want to go back to who you were, but ultimately, there is no going backwards. There's only going forward, okay? So let's go ahead here and take a look, Cancer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at that old version of yourself. I'll see what was going on with you and how you were, and then we'll look into how you are currently, and we'll see what we need to do for you to get your spunk back, okay? We'll see what we got to do for Cancer to get back into that place where they feel like they're living life rather than just merely surviving, okay? So let's take a look into the past here. What's going on, man, with Cancer in the past? Why do they look to the old version of who they used to be? Why do they look there oftenly? We have here the 10 of Cups. We have here the Ace of Cups. We have here the King of Pentacles. We have here the Magician. Wow. Manifesting lots of love in your life. Manifesting lots of emotional fulfillment. For some of y'all, you're manifesting lots of pentacles, okay? Cancer's a great manifester, so I won't doubt it. Maybe your bank account was popping, all right? You might have had a very popping bank account in your past. But overall, what the King of Pentacles is representing is it's not even the abundance of money. It's the abundance and richness of the things you sought out in life. In your past, you used to see richness in everything. Richness in health, richness in relationships, richness in love. You saw the value of that, and you enjoyed it. You were very grounded in your past here, Cancer. You were very happy with life. You were very happy with the way that things were going and with the way that you perceived the world. You had a lot of love to give and you had a lot of love received. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So when you look back to your past version of yourself, you felt like you were a lot happier and you were surrounded by a lot more positive energies. You know, as of the recent months, you feel like those energies were corrupt and negative and made you unhappy. But when you look past or look to the past of the old version of who you were, you felt like you were in a very loving environment. You felt like you were a very positive person. You felt like you were a very happy person. You saw a lot of value and richness, and you saw a lot of beauty in the world. And I feel like over the past couple months, you know, the way you perceived life has greatly changed to a more dimmer and to a more negative way, right? Moving forward from that, let's go ahead and take a look at Cancer currently. You know, what's going on with Cancer currently? How are they currently feeling about their life? We have here the High Priestess. We have here the Ace of Wands. We have here the Four of Swords. We have here the Empress, the Tower, and we also have here the Eight of Wands. You're wanting things to change 100%. There's moments where you want to give up. There's moments where you feel like you won't get back to that happy place you once were. But then you have moments of motivation where you say, you know what? I can have a new beginning. I can make things work. And then you have moments where you feel like it's not going to work out at all. You know, the Tower card here to the Empress. The thing that I think you're going to be realizing in February, Cancer, is that you cannot go back to the version of who you were in the past. You can only become something new. So the Empress card here is embracing that it's time to grow out of the energy of feeling like life is dull and life is unhappy. And it's time for you to grow back into doing things you enjoy and to putting yourself in a position to where you can enjoy life. This is investing in things that make you happy. So you're realizing here in February, I got to get back on track on fulfilling myself and putting myself first and, you know, prioritizing not only the things that are important, but prioritizing the things that genuinely invite in contentment and happiness into my life. So that's what's happening here in February. You're noticing, I need that big change. I need to get energies moving. I need to get to work, right? Because with the High Priestess here being the first card that came out, this is your spirit telling you, Cancer, don't let what happened in 2020, don't let what you went through, don't let what you experienced crush your motherfucking spirit. Don't let everything you've experienced be perceived as negative, as there was positives with what it is you've gone through. I had a very similar message in a way to the Leo. I mean, it was a different message, but the similar aspect was that Leos went through a lot in 2020, just like the entire world and the entire zodiac. But Leos learned to overcome it. They learned to see the blessings and where there was darkness. They found the light in the dark. So Cancer, even though you had plenty of experiences that you felt were dark throughout 2020, in 2021, I think you're going to start to see the light in them, okay? I think you're going to start to see the more positive things of what you've endured, all right? But nonetheless, the main focal point of this reading is you're realizing, you know what? I don't want to survive anymore. I want to live. I want to live. I don't want to just focus on paying the bills and focus on checking in with people and focus on doing things to make sure that I'm okay. Like, I want to actually live. I want to find enjoyment again. I want to find happiness in my hobbies again. I want to find, you know, that spark that I used to have. You know, Cancer, maybe you were always super good at singing or something. Maybe you want to pick up singing again. You see what I'm saying? It's about inviting in those little tiny things that add sparkles of happiness back into your life. That's what this month is about. It's about reconnecting with what really brings you into that high vibrational energy. Instead of focusing on the perception of, we had a shitty year and the beginning of this year is all right, it's more so about saying, it's time for me to let go of the shitty year I had, see the blessings in it and see the growth in it that I need to see. And it's time for me to move forward and not dwell on who I was in the past, even though I felt like I was a happier person. And it's time for me to look forward and become an even better version of myself than I could possibly ever be. Because you look back to your past version where you were happy and you're like, yeah, that version of me was great. Well, now it's time to become an even greater version. And the first way to start doing that is to start bringing back fulfillment in your life, enjoyment in your life, enjoying the little things, Cancer, because we love the little things. We do. We appreciate the fuck out of them. It's time to see richness in things again, seeing richness in your hobbies, seeing richness in just letting yourself relax if you need to, seeing richness in seeing certain individuals that you love, like your friends, right? It's time to take back that power, okay, that you felt was lost. It's time to take that back. Moving forward, what can Cancer expect here throughout February 2021? What can Cancer expect throughout this transformation and this awakening that they're having? We have here Seven of Swords, we have here Justice, we have here Knight of Swords, and we have here Four of Cups. What you can expect, Cancer, is that we can't change what happened. We can't change the fact that we got into a depressed state. We can't change the fact that we were in a negative place for a while. We can't change the fact that we became unhappy. But in life, it's duality. There's highs and lows. There's shitty moments of life. There's great moments of life. The best thing is that no matter how low you go, you can always get back to a high point. No matter how dark it gets, you can always find a light at the end of the tunnel. That's what you're figuring out here. That's what's coming for you in February 2021. It's seeing that dark, or it's seeing the darkness, but it's seeing the light through the darkness. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. Instead of doing nothing about it and letting the darkness consume you, it's time for you guys to rise up and say, you know what? I want to go to that light. I want to go right back to that light. I want to allow myself to go forth, leave this darkness behind, and walk out of the motherfucking tunnel all by my lonesome. Because it's time for me to embrace my happiness again. It's time for me to enjoy my motherfucking life again. Point blank, period. So Cancer, you're getting ready to go to work here. Look, man, 2020 might have broke your spirit. 2021 is the time to heal it. 2021 may have made you feel like you were just surviving. Or I'm sorry, 2020 may have made you feel like you were just surviving. 2021, it's time to live. Do you see what I'm saying? So I know you guys had priorities. I know you guys had responsibilities. I know you guys were in a demotivated space because of everything that was happening and quarantining and this and that. I know. 110%, I felt that too. But right now, it's time for you to look at those little things in life that are going to bring you joy. If you miss playing video games, Cancer, if you miss singing, if you miss writing creatively, right? Go do those things again. Go do them again. All right? Start redoing the things that spark joy into your life. Focus on your important priorities, but also prioritize things that make you happy too. Because that's how you're going to get back into your high vibrational energy. That's how you're going to get your spark back. So allow yourself to have that, all right? In regards to where things are going for Cancer throughout February 2021, let's have a look there. Where are things going to be going for Cancer here? We have here the Six of Swords, forward movement, the Six of Pentacles, balance, the Three of Swords, and then the Queen of Cups, healing. Ooh, baby. Let's take a look here. So in regards to where things are going, Cancer, we got here the Six of Pentacles and we have here the Six of Swords. You will be moving forward. What you're moving forward from, Cancer, is dwelling on the past version of yourself that you loved, and where you're moving forward to is creating a newer version of yourself that you're happy and content with. You're getting to work. You're realizing, I got to make a new version of me. I got to become my greatest version, and I'm going to put the work in to be that greatest version. I'm going to find richness in things in my life again. I'm going to find enjoyment in my life again. I'm going to love and appreciate the little things again. I'm going to allow myself to recognize that despite the challenging times I've overcome, I will face the adversity and thrive. You know, as a Cancer, we're a lot stronger than we think. So you're going to be finding your strength as well. Now, with the Three of Swords here to the Queen of Cups, this is about healing a lot of your pain and a lot of your wounds as well. Don't forget, healing is a major important part of transformation. So moving forward into February 2021, you're going to be healing a lot of the things that you feel took you down or struck you down. So if you had a lot of damage occur in 2020, it's going to be a little bit of a month of having to heal those wounds and lick those wounds, but you will make do. Because I feel like there's going to be enjoyment here again for you guys, okay? I feel like you guys are on the road to recognizing I'm no longer going to focus on the things that broke me or the things that hurt me or the things that made me feel like I was drowning in negativity. Right now, I'm going to focus on what makes me happy again, and I'm going to choose a high vibrational timeline rather than continuing to resonate with low vibration and let the world pass me by. Fuck that, you know? As for the overall outcome for Cancer, please, throughout February 2021, what do we got coming through? We have here the Five of Pentacles, we have here the Fool, and beautiful, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. You're moving forward, baby, and it's good. Five of Pentacles. You're going from a place where you felt like things were never going to change. You're moving away from a place, Cancer, where you were dwelling on who you used to be and the life you used to have, to saying, I need to let go of that. And I need to let go of this low vibrational energy I currently have right now. It's time for me to move forward, and slowly but surely, I'm going to get there. So Cancer, this is getting your life back on track, February 2021. You're getting your life back on track. You're moving out of the negative energies, moving out of the negative perceptions. You're doing your healing that you need to do. You're doing things again that spark enjoyment in your life. You're on the way to recreating, in a brand new image, the best version of yourself. And you're doing a good fucking job. And here's the thing, Cancer, you don't need to rush it either. Overnight, you're not going to be the happiest person alive, right? Unless you win the lottery. Shit, you might be happy for a good couple of days, right? Because, hey, that's awesome. But Knight of Pentacles, it's going to take some time, you know? It's not going to be a process that happens overnight. But by allowing yourself to re-spark your passions and to focus on things that bring enjoyment into your life and to make sure you're taking care of your priorities, but also making time to prioritize the things that bring in your happiness, that's a win. That's important. That's awesome. Because now you're no longer focused on all the things that were dragging you down. You're saying it's time for healing and it's time to recreate myself in a brand new way. You're rebranding and it's looking fantastic. So Cancer, I like it, baby. I like it a lot. Cancer, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if this reading resonates with you, please let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your February, guys. Enjoy this healing. Enjoy resparking what makes you happy. Enjoy creating a brand new version of yourself that will be your best self, and enjoy living your best life from here on out. No longer are we going to focus on merely just surviving, Cancer. It's time to live, baby. All right? If this resonates, guys, let me know down in those comments down below. If not, it's not your message. If you guys want to follow me on social medias, that's linked down below. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you all so much for coming through here today. And yeah, Cancer, I will catch you guys in your next video. To me, guys, we're looking at a pretty fantastic month, okay? Enjoy, baby. All right, Cancer, I'll see you guys later. Much love and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys.